Hello player, today we will analyze the match between M. Carlsen with the white pieces and M. Vachier Lagrave with the black pieces. Knight f3. Knight f6. c4. c5. Knight c3. d5. c. Captures on d5. Knight captures on d5. e3. Knight captures on c3. d. Captures on c3. Queen captures on d1 check. King captures on d1. Bishop f5. Knight d2. Knight c6. e4. Bishop g6. Bishop b5. Rook c8. h4. h5. Rook e1. e6. f4. Bishop e7. g3. Kingside castling. f5. Rook from f, d8. a6. b6. King c2. Knight e5. f4. Knight g4. King b3. f6. Knight c4. Knight f2. e5. Knight e4. Bishop e3. Bishop f5. Rook g1. Rook d5. Rook from a, e1. King f7. Bishop c1. Bishop h7. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook d8. For example, rook from d, d8. King a2. Knight f2. With a balanced game. Bishop h7. Rook e3. This move was inaccurate, the best move was g4. For example, g4. h. Captures on g4. Rook captures on g4. Knight f2. Rook g3. With an advantage for white. Rook e3. Rook from c, d8. Bishop c6. Knight f2. Rook e2. Knight d3. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight g4. For example, knight g4. e. Captures on f6. g. Captures on f6. Rook from g, e1. Rook d1. Rook captures on d1. Rook captures on d1. Rook d2. Rook captures on c1. With a balanced game. Knight d3. e. Captures on f6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop e3. For example, bishop e3. Rook c8. Bishop b7. Rook from c, d8. King a2. With an advantage for white. e. Captures on f6. g. Captures on f6. Bishop b5. Rook g8. Bishop d2. Rook from g, d8. Bishop e3. Bishop e4. Rook d2. Rook g8. King a4. Rook from g, d8. King b3. Rook g8. King a2. f5. Rook h2. Rook c8. Rook d2. Rook g8. Rook e2. Bishop f3. Rook h2. Bishop f6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop e4. For example, bishop e4. Bishop c6. Rook from g, d8. With an advantage for white. Bishop f6. Knight d2. Bishop g4. Rook f1. Rook from g, d8. Knight c4. e5. f. Captures on e5. Bishop captures on e5. The evaluation became 2.5, this was a serious mistake, the best move was knight captures on e5. For example, knight captures on e5. Bishop f4. King g7. King a3. Knight captures on c4 check. Bishop captures on c4. Rook d1. Rook from h, f2. Rook captures on f1. Rook captures on f1. Rook e8. King b3. Rook e4. With an advantage for white. Bishop captures on e5. Bishop g5. Bishop captures on g3. Rook g2. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was rook d2. For example, rook d2. King e6. King a1. Rook c8. Knight captures on b6. c4. Knight captures on d5. King captures on d5. b3. King e4. Bishop d7. f4. Bishop captures on c8. Bishop captures on c8. Rook e2 check. King d5. Rook e7. Bishop captures on a6. Rook captures on a7. Bishop b5. Rook a5. King c6. b4. King b6. Bishop f6. With a decisive advantage for white. Rook g2. Bishop h3. Rook captures on g3. Bishop captures on f1. Rook f3. The evaluation became -1.7, this was a serious mistake, the best move was bishop captures on d8. For example, bishop captures on d8. Rook captures on d8. Rook f3. Bishop e2. Rook captures on f5 check. King e6. Rook g5. King f6. Rook g2. With a balanced game. Rook f3. Bishop e2. Bishop captures on d8. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook captures on d3. For example, rook captures on d3. Rook captures on d3. Knight e5 check. King e6. Knight g6. Rook from 8, d6. Knight f4 check. King e5. Knight captures on e2. Rook f3. King b3. With a decisive advantage for black. Bishop captures on d8. Bishop captures on f3. Bishop captures on b6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop c7. For example, bishop c7. King e6. King a3. With a decisive advantage for black. Bishop captures on b6. A. Captures on b6. Bishop c6. Bishop e4. a7. Rook d8. Knight d6 check. Rook captures on d6. Bishop captures on e4. Rook d8. a8. Rook captures on a8 check. Bishop captures on a8. Knight e5. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight e5. For example, knight e5. b4. King e6. King a3. f4. King a4. c. Captures on b4. Bishop b7. b. Captures on c3. King b3. c2. With a decisive advantage for black. Knight e5. King b3. f4. King c2. King g7. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was king f6. For example, king f6. Bishop e4. Knight g6. Bishop f3. Knight captures on h4. Bishop captures on h5. f3. With a decisive advantage for black. King g7. King d2. Knight g6. King d3. Knight captures on h4. King e4. f3. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was knight g6. For example, knight g6. b4. King f6. With a decisive advantage for black. f3. King e3. This move was inaccurate. The best move was bishop b7. For example, bishop b7. King f6. King e3. With a decisive advantage for black. King e3. King f6. b4. This move was inaccurate. The best move was bishop b7. For example, bishop b7. King g5. Bishop c8. Knight g6. b4. With a decisive advantage for black. b4. c4. Bishop d5. King f5. Bishop captures on c4. King g4. King f2. Knight g6. Bishop e6 check. King f4. Bishop f7. Knight e5. Bishop captures on h5. Knight d3 check. King f1. King g3. Bishop f7. Knight f2. Black's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.